About
All right. Well, we can talk. He said he's going to take the mic in about a minute, so that gives me an opportunity to heap abuse on him.
Too. I want to talk about this.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. The incredible thing is Kevin is only 22 years old. He's flying this aircraft at a surface level waiver. What that means is you start at about 800 feet, you do some shows. You start at, or you work your way down to 500 feet, then you work your way down to 250 feet, and then you work your way down to the surface, which it takes years and years of training and practice to do that. And to do that at 22 years old is unbelievable.
Really incredible.
So he started flying at the age of 10. So what he wants to do is help young people today learn to fly.
Really,
but,
that's great.
ladies and gentlemen, it is time. Look high and to your right. Strap in. Get those seatbelts tight, because you're about to go for one wild ride with Mr. Colman. Now he's going to be flying at speeds of over 275 miles an hour today. He's going to endure a punishing 10 positive G's as he flies this airplane to its limits. The aircraft is stretched to over 15 plus or minus G's. It's a steel tube structure with fabric and carbon fiber, making it lightweight, very strong, perfect for what Kevin is doing here today, as he just demonstrated. Right there, a hard pull smashes Kevin into his seat as he trades a little bit of energy for some altitude. And watch this, ladies and gentlemen. This is called the torque roll. He says it's like balancing a chair on one finger on one leg. Here we go. It's a struggle. He's going to use the torque of that motor to actually fly the aircraft backwards. That's right, backwards at over 80 miles an hour. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, 1,000 feet backwards, over 80 miles an hour. That is Kevin Colman. This airplane's powered by a Lycoming 580 motor, an AEIO 580, which makes it aerobatic. It's got oil pressure all the time. Okay, let's look high as he demonstrates a maneuver that he likes to call the shock wave. Defying the laws of physics, nose over tail, tail over nose. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the shock wave. Now, as I was saying, the motor actually has flop tubes in it, so it actually gets oil pressure if he's upside down, he's upright, or he's just spinning it on the prop like he is right there. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Louisiana left. Now this engine cranks out over 400 horsepower. This airplane has a roll rate of over 400 degrees per second. Demonstrating it right there at Gopher, scaring altitudes as he pulls back hard on the stick. Watch this. This is called the Raptor. All right, next up for Kevin, it's a maneuver called the micro loop. What do you think is so hard about this? Well, the airplane doesn't like it, so he pulls back hard on the stick. You got to work the rudders so it doesn't spin out of it. There he goes, he's working hard. The airplane's saying no, Kevin's saying yes, and he demonstrates the micro loop. All right. Now, as we're Kevin has a scholarship. You can go to KevinColemanAerosports.com and find out all about this scholarship. It's an essay, but you can also join us on Facebook and enjoy our adventures all over the country. Ladies and gentlemen, actually, let's go live to the cockpit with Kevin. We're with you, buddy. Looking great.
Oh, man, Doug. It's good to be in the NRV and flying this Airshow. Beautiful day, great crowd. Land's a little tricky again today, but I've got to figure it out. How's it going down there with you?
Oh man, things are absolutely fantastic. This crowd is absolutely loving what you're doing. Beautiful skies, beautiful airplane, awesome flying, buddy.
Yeah, buddy. And I'd like to say a quick thank you to everybody that's helped on this Airshow. Southern Furniture Warehouse for being a big sponsor. Thank you for being the Airshow director, putting on a great show. Terrible, all the volunteers, all the CAP kids out there patrolling the lines. We really appreciate it. Thank you for everything everybody's done to do such a great Airshow. Thank you for the fans for coming out. We really appreciate it.
All right, buddy, if you look high and to your left, he's going to be diving back in. He had to take a little break. a little bit of a break, tighten up those seatbelts, cool that engine down. These engines are cranked up. All kinds of performance. A lot of air going through, but they get warm. Okay, watch this, ladies and gentlemen, the new maneuver. Nose over tail, tail over nose. This is what he likes to call the poltergeist. It's a little different. It's an inside tumble. Very difficult maneuver. He actually uses a propeller. It's called gyroscopic precession. Now the propeller is rotating very fast in one way. If you put inputs to it, those inputs actually react 90 degrees to that input. So it's the propeller that helps the airplane tumble through the sky like that. Ladies and gentlemen, the cyclone. He says when he's flying like this, it's like running a full marathon and lifting weights at the exact same time. Kevin actually practices about 2 or 3 times a day just to keep tolerance up. Now, when I'm talking about G tolerance, I'm talking about the forces of gravity. Let's say Kevin weighs 200 pounds. Make the math simple for myself when he pulls 10 G's. That means Kevin's doing this while weighing over 2,000 pounds. All right, let's watch as he parks the airplane. And he kicks the rudder. Ladies and gentlemen, the whip stall turn. Now this next maneuver is named after his good buddy, Mr. It's Kevin's favorite maneuver. It is one wild ride. Any amusement park would love to have this ride. But ladies and gentlemen, watch as he demonstrates the Nickolator. He pushes that stick into the left corner, pushes on that left pedal, tumbles the airplane up into the vertical, parks it. Again, very difficult maneuver as he flies it backwards with the torque roll. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Kevin Colman and the Nickolator. All right, next up for Kevin again. Watch the tail, defying the laws of physics. This one is called the centrifuge. The airplane wants to kick Kevin outside. This is negative G's, not so difficult. Negative G's. Well, positive G's, you gotta squeeze your legs to get the blood back up to the head. The negative G's, oh yeah, you gotta relax. Now try doing that. Hey, go for scaring altitudes at over 250 miles an hour. As he snaps the airplane on the downline, ladies and gentlemen, let's go back to the cockpit with Kevin. Mr. Hugh. Gentlemen.
Jack's one. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, but
now,
all kinds of
now,
stuff.
get back over there and get back to cruising.